How much do you make on an average on YouTube? How much have you spent on YouTube equipment? Are you jealous of other Nigerian successful YouTubers? Are you different off camera? Why do Nigerian YouTubers clickbait? How much do you currently have in your bank account? Screenshots please. How long does it take to make proper money on YouTube? Are there any Nigerian YouTubers who you met and they ended up disappointing you? Do you think Nigerian YouTubers fake their love for a brand? Yes, yes, yes. Hello guys, what's up? My name is Bemi. Welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I have an exciting, interesting video for you guys. I am going to be spilling all the tea you guys want to know about Nigerian YouTubers. Yes, everything that you guys need to know about Nigerian YouTubers. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Questions that people asked a YouTuber that lives abroad. She lives in Canada. Her name is Annie, and I was like, I need to answer these questions for Nigerian YouTubers. These are questions that people are afraid to ask Nigerian YouTubers, or they ask them and somehow they just dodge the questions and they don't just want to answer the questions. But listen guys, I'm here to discuss all of that with you guys. So the first question says, are there any Nigerian YouTubers who you met and they ended up disappointing you? I haven't met a whole bunch of Nigerian YouTubers like physically. I've had interactions with them on social media, on different platforms and everything. But the ones that I have met physically, none have actually disappointed me. I don't know what they mean by disappointed, maybe like attitude wise, but none of them have disappointed me. I can count a number of Nigerian YouTubers I've met physically and I've not been disappointed with any of them. Next question says, how long does it take to make proper money on YouTube? Most YouTubers will not share. So to make proper money on YouTube, I feel like they mean proper money means like money that you have blown, that you don't need to do any other thing, no side gig, no side anything, just be chilling and collecting YouTube money. I feel like you should look at the Nigerian YouTubers that are, let's say, big, so I mean, if you're talking about Nigerian YouTubers in terms of lifestyle, you talk about CCME, you talk about Bemi.A, you talk about Nelo, you talk about a whole bunch of people. So just look at how many years it's taking them to get to this point, and I would probably say, that number of years. So let me say like 5, 6, 7 years to like make proper money that you're just chilling, you don't have to do any other thing again. At least I like to believe that's what the question means, Sha. So the next question says, how much do you currently have in your bank account? Screenshots please. I would leave a screenshot somewhere here for you guys to see what this broke girl has in a bank account. Please feel free to donate to my life. I will definitely take it. So the next question says, why do Nigerian YouTubers clickbait? Okay, so if you don't know what clickbait is, clickbaiting is basically when you put in catchy titles. You put in catchy titles and thumbnails just to get the attention of your viewers so that they can click on the videos. A lot of people think clickbait is negative, but it isn't really negative. I actually just learned that over the weekend, that clickbaiting is not a negative thing. You're just putting in the truth of what happened in the video, but just how do I say, it's just exaggerating it a little, making it more dramatic so that people can click on it and want to watch that video. Now there's a difference between clickbait and outrightly deceiving people, and I feel like a lot of Nigerian YouTubers outrightly deceive people. Like they'll be like, oh my god, blood everywhere, and then you click on the video and it has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with blood. Like you don't even see one speck of blood. Why? So yes, I feel like people clickbait, or Nigerian YouTubers clickbait to get views. I mean, that's the reason why they're on YouTube, so they get views. But please, can we just stop being overly dramatic with our titles and thumbnails? Like, there's a difference between clickbait. If you click on clickbait videos, you would actually see what happened in the video. But when you're just outrightly deceiving people, does hate affect me more than I show it? So this is basically referring to trolls and people that come and comment rubbish in my comment section, or even send me DMs. And you know, I've been called a lot of things. You know, I've been trolled. In fact, my family has been trolled just because we're on this YouTube, you know. But does it affect me more than I show it? Obviously, like, you know, it's not like when I turn on the camera, I'm going to come and start crying and sobbing and saying, oh my God, they call me fat. Do you know the number of times they've called me fat in this life, on this YouTube? You know the number of times they've called me, somebody called me a fat. Like, do you understand? But you know, obviously, like, sometimes it gets to me when I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should do something about this. Or sometimes I'm just like, I don't even care. You know, sometimes it gets to me, and you know, that day maybe I'm moping around the house, and after that day I snap out of it. Like, it's my life, go quiet, man. So sometimes it actually does get to me more than I, you know, let it show. How do you stay motivated to stay active on YouTube? How do I stay motivated? I think the fact that I get responses and comments and, you know, messages from you guys, you know, saying, oh, you helped me this, you helped me understand this better, you helped me with this, you helped me with that. I think that is actually what motivates me to continue doing YouTube. You know, like, I mean, besides the money, but besides that, like, you know, just having people respond to me that I'm, you know, impacting their lives in one way or the other, it really does help me to, you know, continue picking up my camera, filming, and you know, all that great stuff. Was my family supportive of my channel? So by family, I'm sure they mean by my nuclear family, my extended families. Yeah, my husband was 100% supportive, even though when I started we were still dating, but he was one that bought me a lot of my camera gear and everything. My family, my siblings were super supportive. They were fine with it. I mean, my sister has appeared in a couple of videos, my brother has appeared in a couple of videos. My mom wasn't initially keen to the idea, but then later she, you know, she was like, okay, because initially she was like, I don't know about showcasing your life all over social media and all that, but then eventually she came to terms with it. My dad knows I have a channel, but I don't think he watches. I don't think he has that time. So yeah, so overall, I have aunties and uncles that know I have this channel. Do they watch? I'm not sure, but they shall know, and nobody's coming to tell me, why are you doing this, don't do that. Yes. Are you different off camera? Am I different off camera? Rather, I even feel like I don't show too much of my bubbly personality on camera. I'm a kind of person that when I am around the people that I care about, yo, I'm all up everywhere. Like, I'm a talkative, I talk a lot, you know, I'm like that. I feel like sometimes I'm the life of the party type of person, but it depends on the circles that I'm rolling with. If I'm with people that I don't really know, and I think it's normal for everybody, I could sometimes just you know, come back into my shell. But honestly, even these days, as in, I was surprised. I went out to hang out with some people a couple of weeks ago, and you know, I got there and I was even just telling myself before I got there, I was like, God, please don't just be secluded into your shell and everything. But I got there and I was like, hi guys, what's up? You know, even for somebody that I'd never seen before. Do you understand? So I feel like I'm not even showing too much of my bubbly personality, because I have that personality right here on YouTube. So I'm not really different off camera. Like, what you see is what you get. Okay? Are you jealous of other Nigerian successful YouTubers? Jealous of Nigerian YouTubers that are successful. Okay, so this is the way I see it, right? The Nigerian successful YouTubers, a lot of them didn't start when I started. A lot of them started way before I started. So I feel like they've put in the work to be where they are today. So I can't be jealous of how they've started in those days. I mean, sometimes I find myself saying, oh my God, all those times I was always watching YouTube videos, why didn't I just start? That's one. Two, Nigerian successful YouTubers, some of them do it for, like, it's their full-time job, you know, working with brands and all those kind of stuff. Yeah, I have started working with brands. I make money off of YouTube, but I also have a whole nother life, a whole 9 to 5 life where I get salary every month. So sometimes I look at it and I'm like, yeah, you might be making money off of YouTube, but I also have like other, you know, sources of income besides YouTube and brands that I'm working with. So I mean, you never even know. We've not seen each other's bank account, so I might even, you know, have money than, you know, some of them, because I'm collecting salary, collecting this, collecting that. You know, I'm just just putting out there for you to understand that I don't think of it in a way that I should be jealous. Rather, I look at it as, man, you got to put in more work so that you can, you know, get as high as these people and all that stuff. Okay, do you think you've changed since blowing up on YouTube, personality wise? Blowing up what? Please, is it my 8,000 subscribers, which I'm very grateful and thankful for, by the way? You know, is that what we call blowing up? If that's what we call blowing up, man, I've not changed though. But in my definition, I don't think that that is what blowing up is. I don't even think I've reached anywhere worth calling blowing up, you know, like, I don't think I'm blown, you know. So, but even if I was blown, I don't think my personality is going to change. I feel like I'm still going to be the same person 100%. Okay, do you find YouTube more stressful than you let on? I don't find YouTube more stressful than I let on. You know, I come out here, I tell you guys, okay, these are the things I'm doing. I'm going to work. I'm taking care of my daughter. I'm taking care of my family. I'm doing this. I'm working with this brand. I'm on YouTube. You know, like, I've said it several times that I've learned to juggle these things together, and I have learned to prioritize. I don't put myself under any unnecessary pressure. So, you know, I don't find myself saying, oh my God, this person is posting YouTube videos 4-5 times a week. I need to post 4-5 times a week. No, I'm gonna post whenever I want to post. I'm gonna post. If I can post twice a week, I post twice a week. If I can post once a week, I post once a week. So because I'm not giving myself that unnecessary pressure, I don't think YouTube is hard for me, because I feel like I do it when I have my time, and when I have created that time for it, I just put it in a time slot and I just deal with that, you know, at once. So I don't, it's not stressful. Let me just put it like that, Sha. It's not stressful for me because it's what I have chosen to do, you know. Do you ever obsess over your YouTube numbers? Initially, when I started YouTube, I obsessed a lot, as in be like, oh my God, 100 subscribers, oh, 200 subscribers, oh Joe Gangan, which day am I going to get to this 1,000 subscribers? Like, I obsessed a lot. I was always checking every day. I was always like, oh my God, what's going on? But these days, I really don't obsess over my numbers like that, especially when it comes to subscriber counts. What I really look at is views, because I've seen people that have 50,000, 100,000 subscribers and they're not even getting up to 1,000 views. So the views is the main cocoa of the oro. Do you get? So I don't really also obsess over the views, because I'm like, as long as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are impacted by what I have said, to God be the glory. Hallelujah. I've done my job and we move to the next. Okay. So I don't obsess about it. Do I want to grow? Obviously I want to grow. I want to get more views. I want to get more subscribers. Like, I want to grow. I want to blow on this YouTube. But do I obsess over it? No, I don't. How much have you spent on YouTube equipment? I can't calculate right now, so I will calculate it off camera and I would leave it right here for you guys to see. Do you consider yourself famous or well known? Famous, hey God, they say blowing, famous, everything. I don't consider myself famous. Honestly, I don't. I don't consider myself a famous Nigerian YouTuber. I'm just there. Alone, I'm there. What would you do if YouTube shut down unexpectedly? I have a whole life, a whole 9 to 5. Like, we're just gonna keep going to work and we're just going to pot and move to the next big social media that is happening. Okay, like, life moves on, life goes on. Shikina, like, you know, there are other things to do in this life. Okay, how much do you make on an average on YouTube monthly? Okay, on an average on YouTube monthly, I make over $150. Let me just put that out there, just like that. How do you balance YouTube with a social life? So this year I haven't really had a whole social life like that because of COVID and everything like that. Before I had a baby, I was balancing it well. Like, my YouTube life, my social life, they were fine. I would go out in the evenings on Friday night with my husband, with my girls, and, you know, have fun. And I would still come back home to edit a video if I want to edit. If I don't want to edit, I sleep because I'm not under any pressure. So my social life was pretty good, pretty okay. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, and I can't wait for my social life to get back. This thing needs to leave so that we can all go back to normal. Do people get too personal in DMs, and how do you deal with it? Oh my God. people get so personal in the DMs that they send to me that I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Like, the last DM I received a couple of days ago, listen, this person went deep. Like, this was something that, well, I didn't even expect that kind of message. But then I understand that people say it's easier for you to talk to strangers that don't really know you. But man, I was just like, why is this person sending me this message? I don't know. Okay, so message was something around she getting pregnant and having to have an abortion and stuff like that. And I was just like, okay, you know what, so what I told her, and what I tell people sometimes when I get those kind of overwhelming DMs that I'm like, I don't know how to handle them. Like, you know what, just give me a couple of days. I'm just like, please, can you give me a couple of days, because I don't really want to say the wrong thing right now. So I take a couple of days, I pray, I'm like, Holy Spirit, please help me. How do I guide this person? How do I know what to tell this person? Like, I don't just want to say rubbish. I don't just want to come out as, I don't want my carnal mind to just say anything. Sometimes I also go to my husband, I'm like, please, what do you think about this situation? Like, I can't just open mouth and just start, talking talking anyhow, but people get really personal. Like, look at the example I just gave you. I've had several ones and I'm like, oh, people have told me about like their marriages. Somebody has told me about how she's cheating on her husband. Like, I'm just like, oh my god. But that's pretty much how I deal with things, that if I don't know what to say at that point in time, even if I know what to say, I just to say, please excuse me, can I just have a message with Holy Spirit first? Let me pray so that I know what to tell you. Okay. Okay, so the last but not the least question says, do you think Nigerian YouTubers fake their love for a brand? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let me explain what I think about this. I feel like as a brand, when a brand approaches you, you're supposed to leave that brand. You're supposed to breathe that brand. I understand that there's some brands that can be very, very difficult to work with, and you just like, you know what, I'm just shooting this video and that's it. Let us just let's just go our separate ways. I understand that. But then there are some brands that are actually really good, and I feel like some not all, some Nigerian YouTubers don't have loyalty. So it's like, this brand comes, you collect bass, that brand comes, you collect bass, and they might even be rivals. Like, how are you not even loyal? So today you tell your subscribers, oh, Revlon approached me, for example, and you're like, oh yeah, Revlon makeup is the best, this, that. Tomorrow MAC Cosmetics approaches you, you're like, oh, MAC is the best, that. And you're supposed to be brand ambassadors. If they were sending you for a review, it's completely different though. Reviews are different, because then you can air out your own opinion and say, oh, I actually prefer this over this for a review. But being a brand ambassador, how can you be a brand ambassador to two rival companies? Like, and it's not only Nigerian YouTubers, by the way. Nigerian celebrities do the same thing. How, like, God, why would you do this? Abroad, I find it hard to find a celeb that is working with, for example, again, Revlon, and they go and take up Black Opal, for example, and they are also brand ambassadors to Black Opal. Like, why would you do that? So that is why I say some Nigerians fake their love for a brand. So they just come and tell you is, this is what we are talking about. This brand, they are this, that. Some products that they don't even use. Like, there's sometimes you watch some YouTubers talk about some products and you're like, girl, I know you're not using those products. I know you are not using those products. You have just come here to bobo us. So yes, I did not mince words, and I am not going to sugarcoat it, but some Nigerian YouTubers do lie about their love for brands. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. That is all the tea that I will be spilling in this video. If you guys have extra other questions that I did not answer in this video, and you've been wanting to ask Nigerian YouTubers, or you've been wanting to know about Nigerian YouTubers, I'd like to do a part 2 of this, because this was actually fun. Let me know. Leave it in the comment section down below. Send me a DM. Don't get too personal. Okay, get too personal if you feel like. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found yourself like liking it, leave a thumbs up, share with everybody that you know, subscribe to my channel, please. It's very, very important, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.